gonna tiptoe around the issues.
Remember, we don't do woulda, shoulda, coulda, what up in here.
Barbecue and mildew time. Let's go. We ain't gonna tiptoe. Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Larry. This is the Dixon Way, all about the A Sports Talk, man. We got to get into this dang on NBA draft trade deadline, man, because it was absolutely bonkers, man. Most people that went to sleep on the West Coast got to see what happened with Kevin Durant early, but here on the East Coast, we were asleep. So we're gonna start off with that, man. Kevin Durant moves, and he's with the Suns now. Oh yeah, my bad. I ain't had no business, man. If you guys like this content, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding ding, get all our latest videos. The biggest news is obviously KD moving in the middle of the night. Now the funny thing is the Atlanta Hawks were in talks of possibly get DeAndre Ayton. There was going to be a trade, a three-way trade with another team, but now they're not disclosing it now because it didn't go through. But the two players that were going to be in the trade was going to be Ayton and John Collins. But once they got that deal across for Kevin Durant, they scratched that. Boom, out of there. Now, I don't blame them either. I don't blame them. Yeah, Magic Man, I know. Welcome to the stream. Magnificent Mod, Magic Man in the house. They just stole Crowder. They stole Crowder. That's why I want to get on here, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. Hold on, I gotta reset this TikTok. Your chat isn't populating right now for some odd reason. Let me get you guys situated. All right. You regret not having Luka? No, I don't regret not having Luka. What are you talking about? We got to see if Luka gonna be able to adjust to Kyrie Irving. Kyrie looked good in his first game as a Maverick, so that's pretty good. I appreciate you coming through. Let me give you a sounder. I don't regret getting Trae Young at all, man. All right. So if you look at both of their games, you actually looked at both of their games, they actually super similar, except for one's 6'7", 6'8", and one's barely 6 foot. So both of them dominate the ball. And it's going to take anyone with some skill to really adjust to playing with them. So I think Kyrie can play off the ball, but can Luka give up the ball early enough to let Kyrie cook? Because Luka don't play off the ball. The same way with Trae Young. Both of them just stand there at the top of the key with their hand up waiting for the ball to get back if they don't have the ball. So, yeah. Falcon Pros, what up, fam? I see you. All right. Cavs basketball. Yeah, for real. Yep. So, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, Luka don't play without the ball. Trae Young don't play without the ball. And James Harden don't play without the ball. When they got the ball out of their hands, now I have seen Trae go towards the corner now instead of just standing at the logo with his hand up. He has improved on that. I will give him kudos for that. But, I mean, majority, those type of ball-dominant guys, they like operating with the whole court so they can go left, right, you know what I'm saying, or straight and get the pick and roll at the top of the key. That's how they operate. So it's going to take Luka some time to learn how to play with him, just like Trae Young has been trying to learn how to play with DeJounte Murray. Okay, it's a process. It ain't going to happen overnight. It's not. Yo, what up, Debo? I see you, fam. All right, let's get into it. Winners and losers. Winners, obviously, the Suns. They pick up KD. I don't know who's going to play defense, but they don't care, so I don't care. They gave up some crucial pieces. I think that Cam Johnson And I mean, they gave up 4 unprotected picks, plus Cam Johnson and Crowder and why am I forgetting his name? Malik. Dang. Yeah, they got no bench now. They got no bench. They got nobody to come in and play backup because Payne been hurt, right? So yeah, hey, it's all or nothing. The new owner said make it get done. He put all his eggs in that basket. Now they got to win it. I do like the Lakers and what they did. The Lakers had a great. They actually filled a lot of needs. They weren't trying to get a bam, thing. They went out and got a shooter, a defensive guy in Vanderbilt who can shoot also. They got D'Angelo Russell, which is funny. He's back, but he's back and he can be the point guard that they need. And he's a good spot up shooter. I think he's shooting like 40% for catch and shoot. So he got catch and shoot on goal. So I like what the Lakers did, man. The Lakers, and then they went and got Mo Bamba, who's a stretch 4. I don't know why they got rid of Bryant. Bryant really worked with y'all. But yeah, I think that the Lakers, I applaud Pelinka for doing what he can. He said F them picks. He went ahead, got rid of the untradeable contract, and then boom. Who else is on there? I would guess the Nets are. The only thing about the Nets is the trade that they did for Kyrie Irving was kind of like they were building, like they were going to build around KD. But once KD saw his homie was gone, he was like, nah, get me up out of here. And see, that's why I try to tell people, man, like I was telling people, KD, yo, what up? What up? How y'all doing? South Carolina State. Ghost, South Carolina State. And why is this not coming up? Hold on, let me cue that again, because it's definitely not coming up on the thing. That, and then that. All right. You're a Nosferatu clan. Oh goodness, you a vampire? The Warriors had a good thing. They got 5 of our picks. Now we can go ahead and get into it, and then they use our 5 picks to go get Gary Payton the second back. So it's crazy. We helped the Warriors get better. The Bucks gave up 4 second rounders for Jay Crowder. They don't care about picks, so they in a win now scenario. I understand why they did that. Now the Atlanta Hawks, first of all, I don't understand why the Atlanta Hawks didn't want Wiseman. We need a backup center. Now, yes, he's had injury history and has been slow going, but Wiseman did not fit Golden State. He never did. He didn't fit their system, man. Because at the end of the game, they're going to have Draymond playing the 5. They're going to play small ball. That's what they like to do. So, and if he can't hit threes, they didn't need him. So, that was never really a fit. They just could never find anyone to trade up in the second spot, so they took the best available talent. Oh, you said that Bryant wanted out because he was stuck behind AD. Well, that's not really smart, Debo, because you know AD can go down at any second. I mean, that's job security when you playing behind AD. I ain't even capping. That's just the truth. You feel me? Why did the Hornets? Man, look, man, the Hornets, And Michael Jordan, man, dude, as great as Michael Jordan was as a player, is equally as bad as he is as a owner. You know. So yeah, I think he lucked up on LaMelo Ball, and other than that, he's been a disaster as an owner. You know. So, you got to go potty, son. Yeah, go potty. Go potty. Go potty right now. All right, but the Atlanta Hawks trade away 5 second rounders. Now, mind you, a lot of people are saying they don't care about them picks. Okay, they don't care about the picks. And I understand because they second rounders. The problem is the Hawks on the hook for the San Antonio Spurs for the next 5 years in picks, guys. 2023, 2025, and 2027, they got to give the Spurs their first round unprotected. If we get the number 1 pick next year or going down the road, the Spurs get it in those 3 years. Then the other years, the other 2 years between that, they got pick swaps, but only if the Hawks got a better draft pick than the Spurs. If the Spurs got a better pick, they keep their pick. So the next 5 years in the first round, they got to give up 3 first rounders unprotected. And then the other ones got to be pick swap. Then if the Spurs got a worse pick, they come up and take the Hawks pick. So with that said, you got to deal with the Spurs for 5 years. That's a 5-year transaction that you don't have a first rounder. Okay? And then you just trade away all of your second rounders to pick up Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey. I'm going to look it up. I haven't had a chance to look it up. I think Saddiq Bey going to be a free agent after this season, too. Let me check on my son right quick. Appreciate y'all coming through. All right, we back. So, the Hawks are on the hook for the San Antonio Spurs for 5 straight years. For 23, 28. Yet, they said Saddiq Bey is going to be the reason that we don't have any draft picks for the next 5 years. Now, if you guys been following the Atlanta Hawks, it ain't any word on the street. The owner, Tony Ressler, has put his son, 27 years old, in the front office to be his eyes and ears. This is the reason why Travis Slink left. This sounds like a 2K trade. Like somebody, like his son was sitting there playing 2K. He said, let me see what I can do to try to get somebody to help scoring off the bench. Does that move, sacrificing the next 5 years of your draft for a player that is not going to put you over the top? At best now, if we get some chemistry, maybe we're the 5th best team in the East. So you play New York again in the first round, New York and Atlanta. Because the Nets going bye-bye. All right. They tanking. They going for Victor Wembanyama now. So, Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm at with the Hawks, man. Is what it is. I thought that KD was gonna play against us, but now they're saying that he may sit out until after the All-Star break. So at least the Hawks get a break on that because we got a game against the Suns today. Well, tonight at 7:30. Who else had? I don't know what the Houston Rockets doing. The Houston Rockets literally got John Wall back and gave them Eric Gordon. Like, what? Like, that's crazy, man. What's going on, Joker? I see you. Man, the chat is going so fast, man. I'm trying to check y'all stuff out, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. Yeah, Joker. Debo just said what you said. Yeah, he said that he requested a trade. He was going to be back behind AD since AD is back and healthy. Yeah, we did. And the funny thing is, Joker, we should have got Wiseman. Detroit got Wiseman. They got about 3 centers on the team. It should have been, they should have got, like, I don't get it. I don't get why the Hawks just didn't make that trade to Golden State in the first place. Why are you trying to get Sadiq Bey when you need help at center? Why would you include Detroit? They just drafted a center and they had one. I don't get it, bro. I mean, your Lakers had a great and then they're gonna be buyers in the thing, man. Yeah, the Warriors chose Wiseman over LaMelo. You right, but LaMelo was never gonna play. Dude, was LaMelo ever gonna see his potential being behind Steph Curry? Never. Just like Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole learned there, but LaMelo is a way better talent. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, they needed to try to fill a need. LaMelo Ball was never going to take anybody's spot. He was never going to take Clay's spot. He was never going to take Steph Curry's spot. And how talented he is, you're going to have to pay him max money. Not what you paid Poole. You're going to have to pay him max money. So, yeah, they could have got someone else. But, yeah, the Wiseman pick fell on the wayside. They should have never picked Wiseman because he don't fit their system. Yeah, and again, that's why I think that I don't know how they didn't trade Bogey or John Collins to try to get better. But I guess they just thinking if we get healthy and we get Sadiq Bey, we gonna make a run. We'll see, dude. This team ain't got no chemistry. Now we add Sadiq Bey, which isn't a bad player. I don't mind Sadiq Bey, but he's streaky too. So what they're trying to do is replace the production that they got from Gallinari. Sadiq Bey ain't that type of shooter. Trucker Mike, what's going on, Trucker Mike? I see you. Yep, Trucker Mike said, letting Travis Slink go for this new young GM will hurt the Hawks because of the owner's son. 100% wah, wah, wah. That's what's going on right now, man. That's what's going on. The owner's son is running the front office for the Hawks, playing 2K in GM mode. I'm dumbfounded, bro. And I seen people in Hawks group said, screw them picks. We got Sadiq Bey, and he's a nice little talent. I got to go back and look at it before the game come on. I'm not going to be long on this. I think Portland helped themselves out I think the Clippers was kind of They went out. They needed a point guard and didn't get a guard. They got Bones Highland, but he's another one of them combo two guards. They want to have the most wings and two guards in NBA history. That's what they want to do. That's all they want to do. I mean, I guess Kawhi and PG-13 gonna bring the ball up anyway, so it don't matter. They just want to spot up shooters and slashers. That's what they want. They want a team full of 6'8" to 6'5" slashers, kind of like Toronto. Also, Toronto didn't do anything. They overvalued. I think the two losers really, I would say, also the Hawks spent draft capital on getting Bruno Fernando back, the guy that we traded away because he couldn't play center for us. He went to a team and developed. Houston actually developing their players. He went to Houston, looked better, looked good against us both times he played against us, and then they want to get him back. Coach didn't play him then. What makes you think Coach gonna play him now? Joe, you said Sadiq isn't a bench player? He started going back and forth between him and Martharin. Not Martharin, but the other they got rid of him because the rookie was playing so well. Because Sadiq didn't start against us. The previous game that we played against Detroit, Sadiq didn't start against us, man. He came off the bench. I don't know if it was because of injury or not, but the rookie was starting. Zach, what's up, Zach? I see you. Zach said, I'm pumped about Bay, but the cost, man. The cost. The cost, man. We don't have any more draft picks for the next 5 years, guys. And guess what? If DeJounte Murray sees this dysfunction and leaves, we're going to be in a lottery. We're going to be a lottery team, but we're going to be giving our lottery picks to the Spurs. So that's worse. That's the worst situation we can become in. Man, if they don't re-sign DeJounte Murray, this team. Yeah, they want a cat room and the young boys develop. Eric wasn't taking no time for them young boys. He really wasn't. Yeah, I would have rather had Wiseman. Yeah, we should have just dealt with Golden State and got Wiseman ourselves. That's what we should have did. What are you going to lose? Onyeka Okongwu is a power forward. We see that now. He is not a center. Because if he was a center, we would have traded Clint Capella. He does not box out. We like his offense ability better than Clint, but he can't rebound or defend like Clint. So he's a power forward. And once he learns a three-point shot, he'll replace John Collins. Yeah, but the thing is about when they go three, you put LaMelo Ball there. LaMelo Ball can't shoot like Jordan Poole. So you just can't. LaMelo Ball ain't no spot-up shooter, dude. He can't sit there and let, you know what I'm saying, the two-man game between Steph and Draymond happen, and then he passed to the corner to LaMelo to hit a three. LaMelo ain't that type of player, man. He a rhythm shooter, man. He got to have the ball in his hand. He ain't that type of shooter. And especially when he came in the league, he's better this season. I will give him that. Maul the Misfit, what's going on, man? I kind of agree with you on the Suns being the team to beat on paper. The only reason why I say that because we played against Denver. The paint is sweet, dude. Like, that's Denver weakness. They don't have no paint defense. Jokic ain't going to play no defense down there. They got no paint defense. And they stayed pat. They actually traded away Bones Highland. So, for me, good luck to them. I would still have them as a slight favorite in the West because of Joker, but you got KD, Chris Paul, and Booker. Then, I mean, they ain't got no bench. They got no depth anymore. But guess what? That depth wasn't getting them nothing this year anyway. They got blown out at home by the Hawks. Like, come on, man. That's why they made that trade. So, yeah, they had to. They had to bust a move. Asad Muhammad, what's going on? I see Westbrook to the Clippers. Yeah, when he get bought out, most likely, yeah. Most likely, yeah. Joker said, I can't wait for him to ruin the Clippers. The Raptors trying to still contend. I mean, when you see, and that's the thing, when you see KD move, Kyrie and KD move, everybody that's right there in the 8, 9, 7, 6 spot, everybody can say, dude, we can beat the Knicks are number 4 right now. Or number 5. And then, do anyone think that the Knicks aren't going to implode? The top 3 in the East are solidified. We know that. You know what I'm saying? Boston, Bucks, and Sixers. And then the Cavs at number 4. After that, it's anybody's game right there. All them guys are all bunched up like that. And that's why the Hawks went and got Sadiq Bey. I understand it. It could work. Is that going to put us over the top and make us a top 4 team? To give up the next 5 rounds and not have next 5 years of draft picks? I don't think so. Maybe if you get Wiseman and you use him, and I mean, in this system, he will work because we actually use our centers for pick and roll and stuff like that. He will get a lot of action. But again, I think a lot of people were calling to make significant moves. They would have had to come up off of Yucca Kongu. Word on the street was a lot of teams were calling for a Yucca Kongu, and the Hawks wasn't willing to give them up. So at least they didn't do that. Yeah, I heard about the Middleton for Lillard thing, man. But nah, I wouldn't have did that because Middleton is a small forward, and Middleton carries you guys at the in the playoffs. So, Todrick, what's going on, Todrick? How you doing, fam? I see you. Misfit said he liked where his Pelicans didn't move anybody, so they stayed pretty pat. He just waiting for Zion to come back. That's all. I understand that. Yeah, I know Sadiq Bey is a small forward, but he kind of plays power forward sometimes with them too. Debo, ball doesn't have Steph and Clay off the ball. I know, you know, Joker know, Magic Man know, Malt the Misfit know, Todrick know. All of y'all know that Draymond Green is the point guard of that team, the point forward. That's how they run their offense. LaMelo Ball wasn't going to be he ain't gonna run the show. It's gonna be Draymond. They do that to pull Draymond out, to pull the center out of the lane. So if Clay want to go to the hole or Steph want to go to the hole, the big man is out of the paint. It's all by design, dude. Like LaMelo was gonna be a spot up shooter, or he can get the ball sometimes, like Jordan Poole do when they run their 3-man offense. But still, it be Draymond. Curry bring the ball up and he'll hand it to Draymond, and Draymond to run the offense. You feel me? Not all the time, but it could be a different set. Okay, I agree with you. Yeah. Okay, I agree. Steve Kerr is, now you might doubt some of his on the court decisions, but Steve Kerr and the staff he assembled are excellent at developing players. Well, at least wings and stuff like that, the slashers and stuff like that, or guards. They system and how they use them. Now, centers, they want the loonies, you know what I'm saying, the 6'8", 6'9". Golden State play like 2K. They want a 6'9", 6'8" center, and they want to run. That's what and shoot and pop. Well, Jordan Poole in their system, I'm not saying Kerr himself, but I'm saying their system. Go to State, their system, Kuminga, Looney. Looney's a solid center, you know what I'm saying, a power forward, really, playing center. The only one that really ain't developed was Wiseman, to be honest. Most of their players are pretty decent in their system, but they're system guys. Yeah, development is putting people in the right position to succeed. I agree 100%. And unfortunately, Nate McMillan doesn't do that. Joker. But Steph Curry said that Steve Kerr got him to realize things that he didn't realize before he got there, that took them over the hump. You know what I'm saying? And he even said in an interview, like, everybody think that Steve just came there and rolled out a ball and said, oh, hey, guys, go in and win. He was like, nah, he's really instrumental for them guys for winning and learning how to be a championship team. You know what I'm saying? He gave Mark Jackson all the flowers to teaching them how to be pros and stuff like that. But he said Steve Kerr took them to the next level. So I'm going to take the man for his word. Maybe he's being nice to his current coach, or maybe he truly believed that. But he did say that in the interview after the Zach Potato, what's going on? The Bulls didn't make any significant trades. I thought them guys were gonna trade Big Vucevic, to be honest. Joker, Andrew Wiggins was never that good until he scored more. But defensively and fitting in the scheme, I just think maybe it's the scheme that they use in Golden State. But Andrew Wiggins was never that good with Minnesota. He wasn't, man. And he couldn't take the pressure of being the face of the franchise. That's why they drafted Karl Anthony Towns. You know? Hell, they had Zach LaVine. Well, no, they didn't draft. My bad. They didn't draft Wiggins. That was a trade. My bad. Cleveland drafted Wiggins and traded him to Kevin Love. My bad. Yep. But that's a part of coaching up the system, right, Joker? star players play better on Golden State Warriors because they have to do less. Yes, because it's a part of the system, bro. I mean, mind you, it is a talent also. I'm not discrediting the talent on their team. Just like Kevin Durant going there. That's a cheat code. But, so you telling me that overall, Andrew Wiggins playing his best he's ever had the past 2 seasons with the Golden State don't have anything to do with being coached up? Now, I'll agree with you on that. Spurs do develop guys. Lonnie Walker Jr., okay out of college. Pretty good. Once he leaves there and you see him go to another place, he ain't no world beater, but he's better than what he was when he came out of college. So, yeah, I definitely agree with you on Spurs. Yeah, definitely. Mulder Misfit. I think the Hawks, when they did that and dished out 5 second-round picks for Sadiq Bey, the circumstance make that a bad thing. Like, on the surface, if you just told me Hawks gave up 5 second-round picks for an NBA starter, I would say, for a team who wants to be a playoff team, I would say, cool. I don't care about them picks. But the problem is that the Atlanta Hawks traded with the Spurs 3 unconditional picks for DeJounte Murray every other year. So 23, 25, and 27. They got to give up their first-round pick unconditionally, regardless if they number 1 pick or the 30th pick. It don't matter. They got to give it to the Spurs. And then in the 2 years in between that, in 24 and 26, they got to give up, they got to draft swap. If the Spurs have like the 16th pick and the Hawks have the 5th pick, they got to swap. But if the Spurs got the 5th pick and Atlanta Hawks got the 16th pick, they don't swap. So basically, the Spurs got the Hawks on the hook for 5 straight years. And then you come back the following year and trade away your second-round pick. So you have no draft for the next 5 years. Literally. And if DeJounte Murray don't work, you're done. Andrew Bogut was better. Andrew Bogut was better in Golden State than he was with Milwaukee. Andre Iguodala didn't score as much. I can say Andre Iguodala was a player that he was a player he was in Philly. I will say Andre Iguodala was a player that he was in Philly. Yeah, Draymond was who he was, but until they installed that system, they didn't suck. How they suck when they were vital. Andre Iguodala got a Finals MVP. How did he suck? What? Because they're not all-stars don't mean that they didn't develop them. They developed them perfectly for their system. As an organization, that's what you need to do. Wiggins was not nice, man. Wiggins was thought of as a bust, dude. Wiggins was thought of as a bust before he got to Golden State. A lot of people was like, that was just a throw-in, and they're going to trade him away for assets to get the piece they actually want. Come on, man. We can't be revisionist history. And Andrew Wiggins was not the dude. Come on. All right. Nah, man. Andrew Wiggins was not the dude in what's his name. He scored a lot, but he was poor on defense. And he was never going to be that. Like, to the point that was the reason why they traded Andrew Wiggins. They traded Andrew Wiggins, so they didn't even think he could be a number 2. And Andrew Wiggins was a solid number 2 for a championship team last year. Dude, it's a lot of people that scored 22 points in the league, but was not. Andrew Wiggins came in as the Maple Jordan, man. He's supposed to be the face of a franchise, not the third wheel. Yes, that is a bust. It's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they traded Andrew Wiggins because they thought they was like D'Angelo Russell for Andrew Wiggins. Like, they I don't know, dude. I just know that Andrew Wiggins was not thought of. Andrew Wiggins, there was a reason why Andrew Wiggins never made the All-Star game prior to going to Golden State. Okay? It's, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Okay. Well, we agree to disagree. But okay, all right. Well, not all star players have the leadership skill. Oh, I understand that. Trae Young ain't got the leadership skills. I understand that fully. But my thing is they traded Andrew Wiggins because he couldn't even be enough where they didn't see him as a number 2 guy. They would have kept Andrew Wiggins, but they thought D'Lo would be a better number 2 than Andrew Wiggins. That's what happened, dude. We knew Big Cat was a franchise. Now they're about to do the same thing to Big Cat in the offseason, most likely. They're going to trade Big Cat and move on to Anthony Edwards because that's the real alpha dog of that team. Okay. So now I just think like the contract and stuff like that for Towns, Karl Anthony Towns, I think it's gonna get too expensive and people are gonna want to, especially if they don't make the playoffs, then yeah, they're probably gonna move away. Oh, it's Trae Young again. Hey Trae, you gonna play tonight, man? Hey Trae, what's going on, man? Are you gonna play? Are you gonna play tonight? Appreciate you coming back through, Trae. Aren't you supposed to be preparing for the game? The game supposed to come on in 40 minutes, bro. Why are you on the stream? Why are you on your cell phone? You need to be in shoot around right now, bro. I appreciate you coming back through, though. So you saying that's not development, that's playing for a stacked team. Looney was drafted by them. He developed. Who was drafted by them? He developed. Kuminga was drafted by him. He developed. I just gave you 3 examples right there of who they developed. Recent. I mean, this is a derivative of between the Bulls and the Spurs offense that they run. You got basically Draymond being the Scottie Pippen of the offense, setting people up. And you got 2 of the best off the ball guards in NBA history and the 2 best shooters in NBA history, like probably number 1 and number 3 or number 4 in NBA history, running around tirelessly and getting open shots or can create their own shots. So yeah. They wasn't doing that when Mark Jackson was there. Now, yeah, they had the talent. I agree with you on that. But I think Steve Kerr took them over the top. Trey, you say you in the locker room right now. Everyone's listening to music and I'm watching you. Oh, I appreciate you, Trey. I appreciate you, man. You need to get this dub, KD and Booker. I thought that both of them were going to come back because I heard that KD wanted to play a few games before the All-Star break, but I guess not. I guess he's going to wait because KD never played. He got voted in the All-Star game. Every year he was at the Nets, but he never played in the game. So he was trying to make it back, but now I guess he's just going to wait, rest, and then come back after the All-Star break with the last, 27 games of the season to make that playoff push. Kuminga, I think Kuminga is hurt, and Looney always plays. Mark Jackson didn't take them over the top, man. Mark Jackson was the Nate McMillan of that. He taught them how to make it to the playoffs, taught them how to be professionals, but he was never going to get them over the hump, man. And I like Mark Jackson. There's a reason I don't know if Mark Jackson being blackballed or not. He could be. That's word on the street because his religious beliefs. I'm not sure. But I wouldn't say that Mark Jackson got them over the hump because they didn't win a championship with Mark Jackson. They didn't win a championship with Mark Jackson, so. Ted, what's going on, man? We need more points off the bench with Saddiq Bey. Yeah, Saddiq Bey can do that. Somebody tell me, I'm about to get off soon, guys. But someone, let me look it up. Let me look up Saddiq Bey right quick. Saddiq Bey, he right here anyway. I wish we would have got Wiseman instead of Saddiq Bey, but because I think that would have paid off in the longer run when Clint Capella's contract is up. But yeah, Saddiq Bey, I love Saddiq Bey game coming out of Villanova. And when they tried to play him at power forward, it was just like, no. So I guess they're going to play Duran at power forward and then play Wiseman at center. Okay. Look, man, the Pistons are trying to tank so they can get Wembanyama. That's what they're trying to do. So I understand it. All right, so let's look at Saddiq Bey's numbers. Saddiq Bey, welcome to the Hawks, bro. He averaged 14 points this season. 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 40% from the field. Hold on, hold up. This dude ain't better than, I thought he was better offensively than DeAndre Hunter. He's not. Yeah, the Pistons have been taken. Oh my goodness. Hold up. Here's a spin. This is what ESPN said. ESPN said Bey was involved in talks with the Warriors and Pistons, but it appeared that the Hawks were the third team involved and would be acquiring the third-year wing. He will provide the Hawks with another scoring threat, racking up 14.8 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 1.6 assists, and 1 steal over 28.8 minutes per game. He won't play that much under Nate McMillan. I promise you that much. He will not play that much under Nate McMillan. He might get 20 minutes. He might get 20. Matter of fact, he gonna get about 15 minutes from Nate. Yeah. Oh yeah, Magic Man. We let Frank the Tank go. And then we went and got We went and got Bruno Fernando back, a person that we traded in a throwaway. The person we drafted who's 6'9", who couldn't play center for us before. We went and got another 6'9" center power forward. Tab, I like the move of what we got Sadiq Bey. I just don't like the cost. We don't have a draft pick for the next five years. Literally, don't even worry about the draft. For the next 5 year, Hawks, you have no draft. Okay? Only time you have a draft is in 24 and 26 when it's a pick swap. And if you got a better pick than the Spurs, they gonna take it from you. So yeah. Only Like Minds, how you doing? Only Like Minds, see what I'm talking about? I don't mind getting Sadiq Bey. I actually like the pickup. We're trying to reproduce the production that we got from Gallinari. Sadiq Bey ain't no shooter like that, though. But he can score. He can definitely score. And giving up Justin Holiday and Frank the Tank for Bruno Fernando and another player, I mean, you think Sadiq Bey gonna take DeAndre Hunter minutes? No, that's not gonna happen, sir. That's not gonna happen. Dude, he's not shooting better than DeAndre Hunter in nothing. DeAndre Hunter, no, he's not. I'll be real surprised I would be real surprised if we look up and Sadiq Bey is starting over DeAndre Hunter. Like, I would be really surprised. If they did that, that means that they're going to trade. What up, oh, my cousin, my big cuz Sharu up in here. What up, Dome? I see you. Hey, cuz, why y'all fleece us for Sadiq Bey, bruh? I mean, y'all wasn't playing him anyway. Come on, tell the truth, cuz. He was on the bench for the rookie. Yes or no? Sadiq Bey minutes being reduced. Yes or no? All right. I mean, I know what y'all doing. Y'all tanking for Wembanyama. I understand it. You know, Cade ain't playing. Y'all just trying to get more playing time for all you guys. Well, here's the thing. I got to change that after the thing about the gold meter. When people sub anonymously, it doesn't add up. The only time it adds up is when they actually, sub and it shows their name. Like if they're registered. So, and some people have their name and stuff hidden, so it don't show it. So it won't show the ad. So I got to go in there and add it back up. Yeah, that's all. Appreciate you coming through, cuz. Oh, I know Bade is a shooter, but he's not the shooter of Gallinari, and that's what they're trying to get more offensive help. And he's a better defender than Justin Holiday, so I understand that. But again, 5 first. I mean, it's a price. It's a price you got to pay, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But we won't have a draft pick for the next 5 years. Big Phil, what's going on, Big Phil? I see you. I'm kind of indifferent about the Hawks moves, to be honest. You know. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at it before I'm gonna cut this off and Tev, okay, so Sadiq Bey got a 55-point game, but he was slowly losing his playing time for the Pistons. Cause I wanted Wiseman. I don't know why the Hawks just didn't deal with Golden State themselves and said, here go 5 second-round picks for Wiseman, because they sure need a 7-footer to back up Clint Capella. Yeah, y'all got 4 centers. I don't get it. Is Duran gonna play power forward now? Like, I don't get what you guys are doing. Hey, cuz, with that 55-point game for Sadiq Bey this year, I'm gonna go look up DeAndre Hunter's and Sadiq Bey. I got Sadiq Bey pulled up right here, guys. All right. Bio. Sadiq Bey. 40% from the field. Okay. Let's look it up. This is what we got info. Oh, he made all rookie team the first year. Okay. That's right. He did have a great rookie season. And then they traded him away 3 years later. Let's see. Stats, because that ain't showing me all the stats. Let me get to the stats. All right, so him and Dre the same height. All right. So he's having a down year from last year. Okay. And his minutes are down also. So, okay. He ain't really a shooter, man. The first season, he was a shooter. He 34%. I mean, that's good and average. That's average, so yeah. That's good. Actually, yeah. And 86% for free throw. I like to see that. Rebounds are a little bit down. His assists are down this season also, but he's playing less minutes. So he played more minutes last year and averaged 2 more points. So he about what he was doing last season, to be honest, because he's playing 5 less minutes. So he's about the production. What he's doing is about what he's doing. Okay. So, all right. So we see the. Hey, Jose, what's going on? I see you, Jose. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, that's why they traded him. Exactly. The rookie y'all just got is better than him, and that's why y'all traded him. Yep, and y'all gonna make him. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. All right, so check it. But that's 3 years after being on first team all rookie team. All right. So, yeah, man, when we played Detroit, Bey came off the bench, bro. I remember that because I was like, hold up. The first game, I think he started. Like, one of the games he started, in the other game, he came off the bench. We played against the Pistons. All right, so we seen Sadiq Bey's numbers, all right? 40% from the field, and 40% from the field, and 34.5. So I'll just round it up to 35, okay? 35% from three-point line, all right? Now let's go. Let's back it up and go to the Atlanta Hawks, all right? Because I got to end this soon and get ready for the other stream. On our media in Phoenix is asleep then. Yeah. That was a great move by Phoenix, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. Yeah, that was a great move by the Phoenix Suns, man. Getting Kevin Durant. Like at the beginning of the season, offseason, you would never made that trade. But since you guys were mid this season, you had to make a change. You got a new owner, and he said, go ahead and do it. Let me go back to the Hawks so I can just go to DeAndre Hunter's. Let me go back. So we seen stay there. All right, man. NBA. Sound like it's raining. Now, he's definitely a better rebounder than DeAndre Hunter. That's 100% fact. That ain't cap, that's fact. DeAndre Hunter is a horrible rebounder. A horrible rebounder. He ain't much better, but he's better. All right. Atlanta Hawks in Phoenix. Here we go. Let's go to full player stats. Oh, no. Well, Larry. Now, the Hawks are a heavy favorite in this game. Oh, my goodness. 75%? The Hawks are 75%. All right, so basically the people that they traded for, Garrison Matthews and Bruno Fernando and Sadiq Bey, are on the injury reserve. They just not playing because they got to work out the paperwork, so they're not eligible to play. All right, but Booker, Kevin Durant, and Warren not playing, so Hawks need to get this dub. They better get this dub. For real, for real. They better get this W. All right, DeAndre Hunter. One minute to go. Trae Young, Clint Capella. Oh, no, my bad. This is old. This is old. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm about to say, y'all had that all wrong. Yeah, that's the old game when they all got hurt. All right. Oh, yeah. So he ain't doing nothing better than DeAndre Hunter right now. Exactly. DeAndre Hunter this season is 15.7, so 16 points per game. Rebounding the same. Way better field goal percentage. But hold up. Hold on. Let's get to the whole season. So 16 points per game. DeAndre Hunter shooting better from the three than him. There is nothing that Sadiq Bey can do better than DeAndre Hunter. Like I said, Sadiq Bey is going to be on the bench. Look, 36.4% from three, 45.5% from the field. This dude shoot worse than Trae Young from the field, and he's 6'7". They are rebounding the same. Sadiq Bey, all right, 4.3, and Sadiq Bey was like at 4.7. Sadiq Bey was rebounding at 4.7. DeAndre Hunter rebounding at 4.3. What I'm saying is the average is their average, man, when they play. DeAndre Hunter, you talking about totals. DeAndre Hunter probably been injured, longer. So, yeah. And missed more games. But, yeah, we looking at the games right now. We got 16 points per game. Now, Sadiq Bey averages a steal per game, so that's better than DeAndre Hunter. He does average a steal per game, so that's better. But the rebounds is pretty much the same. Three-pointer is better by Dre. But what? And then field goal, it ain't even the same. It ain't even the same realm. Averages matter when you shoot field goal percentage. It does matter, dude. That means that he's shooting up a lot of jumpers and missing. This dude he shot 40% from the field. That means he shoots worse than Trae Young from the field, and he's 6'7". He's 6'7" and shoots worse than Trae Young from the field. And you say he's a jump shooter. That's not a good look. All right, I'm about to close this up, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. We're going to close this up, and then we'll be back on in about 10 minutes for the Hawks game, man. Appreciate everybody coming through. As always, I'm your host, Larry, a.k.a. Shin Blanca. This is the Dixon Way, all about the A Sports Talk. Appreciate y'all coming in through this little NBA deadline thing. But we got the Hawks game coming on at 7:30, guys. Come check us back out. We'll do live commentary of the game. That's what we normally do. I wanted to talk about the craziness that was an NBA deadline, trade deadline. So, as always, peace up, A-Town down. I'll see y'all about 10 minutes. Deuces.